Hello, I'm finally doing this video. Today we're doing what happened episode 2 of Oceanos. So, yes, let's get right into it. Okay, so here's the lovely Oceanos. This is what the ship looks like if you haven't seen it before. So there's a Greek flag on here. It has the Greek flag because it was a Greek cruise liner. And it will like to sail around the South African coast. So yeah, so let's start our journey. Okay, so now we're starting our voyage here. So we might skip to the disaster. I think that was our first episode, by the way, Titanic. So anyway, so we're gonna skip to the sinking here. We might do it this out on port right here, so we can do a nice fast thing. So I do believe I did a little bit of research before making this video, and I'm not sure if it's exact. I just got this off the internet. I didn't go to the library or anything because I can't read. Remember that. So what I do think, or what the internet has told me, is that the ship, it was like August 3rd or 4th. It's hard to explain because it sank overnight like the Titanic. So I'm pretty sure it started sinking on the 3rd of August and then finally sank on the 4th. Please fact check me if I'm wrong because I'm not positive. But anyway, so the ship was sailing, let's just say it's the 3rd, I'm pretty sure it is. So it sailed through a storm right here. I want to get into deeper waters. We're gonna turn here. I don't want to make the ship hit the bottom. I'll come back to you when I find deep waters. Okay, so I actually traveled to Cherbourg because there's a lot more deeper waters here. So as you can see, that's pretty deep. And it's actually, the sun is starting to go down, which is perfect. Because it actually did sink at night, but it also sank in a storm. So the reason why the Oceanos sank, it wasn't because it was it hit something, or it hit a rock, or hit an iceberg like Titanic, or mine or anything. It's like 1991. There's no major war happening, I don't think. So we're gonna wait until it's nighttime. But basically the storm came in, and hopefully a storm does happen. Probably won't, but we might have to sink in calm seas, which is not realistic. So right as the sun goes down, yeah. Okay, so to my knowledge, here we are. It's nighttime. As the sun just got down, you can see Cherbourg in the distance. Are you ready? So right around here, they have this little engine room. I'm pretty sure an engine room. Basically, it was going through rough seas, so the ship was shaking, and then one of the plates on the bottom of the ship popped up, and it let seawater in, which started the sinking process. I'm pretty sure. Fact check me. Please fact check me. So we're gonna press X on the keyboard here, and we're gonna do a slow sinking. And we're gonna phone's collapsing off because I don't want any of this to fall. And we're gonna sink by simulation. You can see here that we're starting to lift over to starboard barely. So it happened on the starboard side here. So imagine this. You're on the Oceanos and it's stormy, okay? Imagine that we're in a storm right now. So we're going slowly down. Actually, it's pretty fast. As you can see, So this is actually not realistic. None of the lifeboats actually escaped. Well, technically none. No people were on the lifeboats when they launched them. So basically, that's going to be the story. Okay, the ship is sinking fast now. The crew basically abandoned the ship without the passengers, which is pretty evil. But since they were in a storm, the people couldn't lower the lifeboat. So basically, the musicians tried to save everyone on the ship. So they did like their own SOS calls. And later in the morning, when the ship finally went down, helicopters and other ships arrived like a day later, or a couple hours. It took like 4 hours, I think, to go down. You can see it's going vertical, which is actually accurate. Here we go. See, here's the Oceanos. It's slowly sinking. That was actually really fast. So yeah, basically the crew abandoned the ship during the storm. And then the musicians on board tried to save everyone on the ship, and they did successfully because the helicopters had to lower ropes to pick up passengers, and the musicians helped. Also, there goes. When the ship finally, when the sinking process began, the power immediately went out. So they're in pitch darkness in the middle of the night. And the ship is sinking. And there it goes. And the crew, there's no crew. The musicians had to take over the ship basically. And it sank. There it is. So this is probably a shorter episode of what happened, because I didn't think Oceanos was going to sink super fast. I didn't have time to explain it. So yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of what happened. And I did reply to your comment, I forgot. So next episode we're doing Britannic, because someone requested. So yep, goodbye everyone.